Welcome to Bullshit TV. I am your host. Today on Bullshit TV, I'm coming to you to give you an update on the January 6th riot that happened a year and a half ago by Trump supporters, Proud Boys, white supremacists. People just believe that Joe Biden didn't win the electoral vote or the popular vote, whatever. They don't believe it, so they just went on this whole conspiracy theories leading before the election, during, and afterwards. Where I said before the election, it was a bunch of bullshit going on during leading up to this infamous stolen election that he keeps saying up until this day. It was an incident, I believe, in either Kentucky or Texas, where during the campaign run, Trump supporters was literally trying to off-road the Biden-Harris administration bus, going at high speeds, on a normal fucking freeway, 75 miles an hour or 60, because it's a coach bus or whatever. But yeah, this shit happened before. So they was literally threatening their opponent into either not stalling or literally trying to kill people. I don't know if Biden or Harris was on that bus, but people that was helping out this administration for Joe Biden, they were on that bus, and they even called the police, and the police wouldn't even help. It was like, well, try to defuse the situation. They tried to defuse the situation best that they could on a fucking freeway going 75 miles an hour with these big ass pickup trucks. They have video of this shit. This shit was reported during the New York Times. So that's just one of the incidents that I can just think about off the top of my head. It was more than one, all the way up, maybe 6 months of bullshit before the election actually happened. Then when the election happened and Biden won, then people were just going off saying that it was stolen and all this other shit, which wasn't true. I give it to Trump though. He didn't just concede and just say, whatever, we gonna find a way to get this election back in the grass and how I'm gonna get back into office. So he exerted every way possible that he could to get his ass back as president, but it didn't happen. Even his cronies that bagged him all the way through and through and still bagging him to his day and did it behind closed doors, but publicly they saying something else, like, yes, this is a stolen election, we don't believe things happen and all this other shit. So, but now that after the election did all this other shit, then January 6th happened with the motherfuckers running up into the Capitol building, spreading their shit across the fucking walls and offices and threatening people, stealing mail and all this other shit, breaking windows, fucking up furniture. All the shit that I'm telling you is true. It's numerous sources. I basically really want to go with New York Times or the New York Post, anything of that nature, maybe MNBC if I can watch it live myself or whatever. But yeah, this shit happened. So while y'all worrying about the gas prices, fuck the gas prices. This is what's going on. Now is the hearing going on, and now everybody know that what happened, why it led up to that, and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they was trying to say that Trump wasn't responsible for the shit, but he was impeached, once, maybe twice, I can't really remember, but I know that he was on trial for the bullshit, and somehow he's still not in prison for doing this bullshit. But yet, this motherfucker want to sit here and talk about President Obama, that he was just a fucking communist, and he was Muslim, and he was a invader, or he wasn't even a U.S. citizen. We need to see his motherfucking birth certificate and all this other shit. But yet, you out here doing terrorist shit on U.S. soil, and you are a U.S. citizen, so you are basically just a domestic terrorist, and they not even looking at you as that, which is some bullshit. So right now, his cronies is either not testifying, which I didn't know that you could do that. The court sent affidavits and all this other bullshit, subpoenas, to get these motherfuckers in court, and I don't know, is it because they can perjure themselves into the case where they might have to do jail time. We know these motherfuckers ain't doing jail time, but this is a bigger picture. I'm not saying that Donald Trump caused racism and he invented white supremacy, because he really didn't. It was just buried for so long. And you call people a racist back in not even 5 years ago, they'll sit there and try to argue, oh, I have black friends and I'm not racist and all this other shit. But now they like, hell yeah, I'm racist, I don't like black people. Yeah, we can go back to the 1950s. That's what they mean when they say make America great again. Make America great again is to have slave on top of slaves. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want us to, the Constitution was never written for people of color, black, Chinese, all this other shit. They just gonna look at you less than, even though they came upon this land and stole it all. Down from the California seas all the way to New York City, to the Big Apple, from fucking California to fucking the Mackinac Bridge. Everything about the United States was fucking stolen. This was Mexican and Native American land. I don't know who had the most of it, but these people was here before us. So y'all want to sit here and keep saying, oh, y'all can't speak Spanish and all this shit. Texas, all of that shit down there in that area was fucking Mexico, but whatever. So Trump out here, he letting people know y'all could be racist, you could say what the fuck you want to say, because he said it and he did it during his campaign. Just like he was sitting there assaulting black people that was protesting at his rallies, literally assaulting them on fucking live TV and telling people that they would get him off if he ever get in trouble with the police. He literally said this shit. If you don't believe me, look at it. Look back at let me see, 2017 in that area before he became president. Look at that shit. It could have been 6 months, could have been a year, but he made that statement and I seen it for my own two eyes. You know what I'm saying? So there's some bullshit going on out here. And Donald Trump, he's still having his fucking rallies. Y'all think since Twitter and Facebook banned this motherfucker, he's still out here having fucking rallies, having biggest fucking rallies ever, and he's still spewing these lies about this bullshit just because you don't want Joe Biden in office. I didn't want your ass in office, and he still got into office. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many shit that's going on, because you got white supremacy, you got the fucking mass shootings going on, and you got racism, all this shit, just like the Buffalo shooting when that motherfucker, that fucking boy, man, whatever you want to fucking call him, a fucking murderer. It's not even allegedly, because he streamed it on Twitch. I seen that shit from my own two eyes, and you killed them people just because they was black, and you drove your fucking car 2, 3, 4 hours away from your home to do some bullshit like that. This is the shit when black people say, y'all come fucking with us. Them motherfucking people was in there in the grocery store minding their own motherfucking business like it was a normal day, and you came on there and killed them. That was racially motivated. Then you sit out here and talk about police lives matters, but these motherfuckers just sit up here and let these kids die down here in Texas. It's bullshit. I'm telling you, it's fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. So while y'all worrying about gas going up, I don't give a fuck about gas. The shit that's going on in the United States of America should not be happening. It should not be happening at all. Because just for the simple fact, because these kids died and the motherfucking police officers was so fucking scared to go into it. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, Trump out here, all this shit is underway. So while y'all worrying about gas and shit, this is what's going on. They actually trying to get a hearing going to get this man fucking locked up or whatever the fuck, not able to run again, because this motherfucker's still having fucking rallies and motherfuckers is still going. Even almost 2 years after the fact, he's still spewing that he did not lose this election. That's a dangerous man. That's all I got to say. That's some Italian mob. I don't know what the fuck, but it is what it is.